this journey in regards to vitality, this inner resource of vitality, and recalibrating our relationship with this concept of what vitality is. And a really beautiful way to play with vitality and to understand how it's an inner resource that just needs to be tapped into, an inner resource that needs to be accessed, an inner resource that's always available to us. A beautiful way to play with that is through experiencing the energy systems within. One of the most common ways of playing with internal energy is through yoga autonomy. And yogic autonomy covers quite a wide range of concepts about how this body, how us as a being experiences life and interaction. So one of the most common aspects of yogic autonomy, which we're playing around with today, is the chakra system. And within Kundalini Yoga, there is the use of the basic 7 chakras, plus they also incorporate the 8th chakra, which is viewed in the Kundalini Yoga viewpoint as the aura. And what's so important about the chakra system in regards to this beautiful practice of Kundalini Yoga is that Kundalini Yoga is the yoga of internal energy. You know, we do all these unusual arm movements, we have very strong, powerful breaths, we hold positions which are not very common in other yoga practices. And the reason why is because Kundalini Yoga takes you to unity through the platform of awareness. And this yoga was developed through the practice of the ancient yogis observing the impacts within when these postures were done. And so this yoga therefore has been formed through the observation of the internal energy system, as well as the endocrine system and the glandular system, and how different practices, different asanas, different breath work, different movement impacts on the flow, the cultivation, and the enhancing of energy throughout these systems. What's so beautiful about the Kundalini Yoga is the fact of Kundalini. So the Kundalini energy lays dormant at the base of our spine, and it is activated by bringing warmth into the lower parts of our chakra system. And this is achieved by what's called in Kundalini Yoga as the Nabi. The Nabi is a nerve plex which is located just below the belly button. It is different to the navel center, the navel chakra. It is within the region of the navel chakra, but it is not the same thing as the navel chakra. And what the Nabi is, it's also in other practices referred to as the Dantian and the Hara. And the whole idea of this energy center, this nerve plex, is that when we inhale, the prana, that life force, that energy travels in through the nose, goes all the way down and engages with this nerve plexus. And then from there it shoots out to 72,000 nadis within the body. And so what's important with awakening the Kundalini energy is that this activation of the Nabi is needed. And through activating of the Nabi, through working very deeply with the pranayamas, hence why there's so much pranayama in Kundalini Yoga, is what this does, it brings warmth into the lower parts of the body. And this warmth allows a beautiful blend between the prana and the apana. And when the blend is balanced and the warmth is generated, then this moves your energy, the prana, down to the base of the spine. into the base chakra. And then as the base chakra opens up, this energy converts into Kundalini energy and starts to travel up the Shishmanad, as well as flowing through the Ida and the Pingala. So the Shishmanad is the spinal column, and the Ida and the Pingala are two other main energy channels that swirl and weave through and past the spine, intersecting with the chakras and ending at each nostril. Hence, once again, the power of the breath. So today in class, you're just going to play around with that, with the energy, with the chakras, with the flow of your internal resource of vitality. Because vitality does require energy, but energy is the blending of the prana and mana, of the life force flowing through your body, creating a sense of direction, purpose, and understanding. One more thing just before tuning in is the notion of the chakras and the importance of the base, what's called the base triangle. So this is the base chakra, the sacral chakra, and the navel chakra. So often there's so much focus on the heart chakra and the upper chakras within the spiritual reality, within the spiritual realm that so many of us interact with and communicate within. But what's so important about the base triangle is that it includes the chakras that are responsible for your day-to-day life, your security, your needs, your desires, your passion, your motivation, your enthusiasm, your power, your empowerment. And this is really potent to have this awareness, because the Kundalini energy comes from the base chakra. So to have strong intuition, to have strong faith, as in connection to source, to have strong expression of your truth, which is all upper chakra stuff, your base needs to be balanced, it needs to be activated, it needs to be flowing, it needs to be a representation of who you are when you are in a point of centeredness and balance. And that's one thing I love about Kundalini Yoga. I've spent so much of my life up here. And what this practice has allowed is that intuition, that insight, that psychic knowing, that ability to be the truth that I am, and to allow these other realms that are so relevant in my life to actually have impact on my day-to-day being. So Kundalini Yoga has allowed this information to come down into my base, and for this to be expressed within my life. And then that shifts, shapes, changes my needs, my wants, my security, and then that information is then fed back up to the heavens. So it's a constant flow of communication between earth and heaven, with you being the vessel. So let's close our eyes, placing our hands on the knees, palms facing out. Bring your hands into Gyan Mudra, index finger and thumb touching. Feel the lengthening of the spine, but pushing down through the sit bones, reaching up through the crown of the head, expanding the chest in 4 directions. Make sure the chin is tucked so the back of the neck is lovely and long, and your eyes are gazing up and into the 3rd eye chakra. And bring your hands together and rub them. Press palm to palm and place your thumbs in at the heart center. And take a moment to connect into this meeting point, the balance point, a point of stillness that allows for the communication from the upper realms and the lower realms to exist through you. And then to tune that in, inhale, exhale, and inhale to chant. And exhale, then inhale and keep the breath suspended while the intention is set. May I dive deep into a full awareness of the energy systems within that create this presence of my being, that allow for the sustenance to support, guide, uplift, and hold me more than ever before for the benefit of all. And exhale, then seal that in with 3 rounds of Argarename. Argarename, Jagargarename, Sakadrename, Sirgorojavinename, Argarename, Jagargarename, Sakadrename, Sirgorojavinename, Argarename, Jagargarename, Sakadrename, Sirgorojavinename. Inhale, keeping your hands in prayer position. Reach them up to the crown of the head. And then exhale, sweep either side of the body, palms facing up, resting the back of your hands on the earth.